What's up, everybody? It's Wish for Your Master, and it is Friday once again, which means another episode of my famous Netflix Friday series. And no, but before I started talking about the movie, which this week is Gamer, I want to talk about a few other things. First off, the earlier this week, my 2 week period in which I promised you guys I would upload a video every day came to an end, and I really wanted to thank you guys for all of the support that you showed me on that on Power Puncher's video. Unfortunately, I haven't heard back from Power Puncher or Paul, I believe his name is, or Eric, the aviator. So I'm going to assume I didn't get chosen, which I mean I kind of expected. I have a smaller channel. I didn't really expect to get enough votes to actually be chosen, but I did want to thank all of you guys that did help me out, and I do still have everybody's name that I saw that helped me out written down. I saved it in a file, so if any of you guys ever need anything, need any sort of help, please let me know, and I'd be glad to help you out. Second is my Mass Effect series. I am probably not going to continue that series simply, well, for two reasons. One, I just didn't get a whole lot of response on that first video. It didn't seem like you guys were digging it all that much, which I can understand. It's not for everybody. And two, because I had recorded three other episodes after that one that I somehow messed up the audio. I don't know if I muted them in Sony Vegas when I was trying to render them out, or if I just didn't have the audio cable set up right, or I messed it up somehow. But I had basically three episodes, which is over an hour of gameplay, um, that just didn't have any audio. It had my voice, but it didn't have. Actually, I don't even know that it had my voice. I just think it didn't have any audio at all. So I would have to have gone back and re-recorded that, which I would have been okay with, but you guys just it didn't really seem like you were all that interested. So I'm going to shelve that for now. I am still playing the game, and I am still loving it. I don't know if it's Final Fantasy great, at least to me. Final Fantasy VII to me is one of the greatest single player games of all time, if not the greatest single player game of all time. Right up there, I think, with Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64. But it's still a great game. I am enjoying it, and I've actually been playing it more than any other game, including Black Ops, um, because I'm kind of bored. Second or thirdly, and finally, I am still gonna hold an open lobby if you guys want. I only have an in or a Xbox because well, PSN sucks. Sorry for you PS3 guys. If you would like me to hold an open lobby, I'd be more than happy to do that. If not, I'm cool with that too. I really don't care either way. Um, but if you do want me to hold an open lobby, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to set up a time and date that I can accommodate the most people. And now on to the actual movie. Movie again, I said was Gamer. It's 2009. It came out in 2009, and it is kind of like a science fiction action movie, sort of thriller, maybe I guess. Um, it stars Gerard Butler, who was in. Um, Basically, he's best known, I guess, for being King Leonidas in 300. He was also in The Ugly Truth, that horrible romantic comedy thing with what's her face, Katherine Heigl. He was in The Bounty Hunter with Jennifer Aniston, who to me is like my dream girl, even though she's like 50 now. But whatever. So yeah, basically it's King Leonidas from 300. Most of you know, I'm sure, who Gerard Butler is. And the movie starts off when it's in New York, and it's kind of a like this basically crazy guy. He's not crazy, but he's a little out there, and he's figured out basically a way to take a huge step in the gaming industry. He's figured out how to basically alter people's minds to allow for like full brain control basically by a third party. Meaning, if there's two people, he can set it up to where one of them is able to control the other's body through brain control basically, and he's used this to create like this video game, which is I forget what he calls it, but it's very similar to like The Sims, um, where it's basically just like this open game that it was called Society, I think, was the game, and it basically allowed you to control a real person in this like fake community, and you know, it basically shenanigans ensued. You know, people hurting themselves or hurting the other characters or doing all kinds of stupid stuff, and you know, he basically hired people to play these characters. And eventually, he wound up creating this like third-person shooter game in which he used death row inmates as the characters. And if you survived like 30 games or whatever, you got set free. Gerard Butler, there's a whole plot in which it comes out that Gerard Butler's character is attempted, like the guy who created the game is trying to murder him, and um, basically, this is very similar to a Michael Bay movie. It's very similar to a Transformers movie. It's basically all about the action and the explosions and the cool, you know, effects and sound and all that. It's not one of those, you know, thinking man's movies, which I think is okay. You know, there's room for all types of movies. I would say this maybe isn't a must watch, but I would recommend watching it. It was a good movie. You just have to know what you're getting into before you start watching it. It's not a thinking movie. It's a sit back, relax, watch some cool shit happen type of movie. So again, guys, thanks for all the support, and Swish for Your Master signing out.